Dear Taurus, there is a tremor running through the foundations of your world, isn't there? It's not a violent earthquake, not a dramatic crisis you can point to and name. It is something far more subtle and perhaps far more unnerving. It is the quiet, insistent vibration of change, a frequency your soul has been trying to ignore. Because for you, stability has always been synonymous with survival. You have built a life on solid ground, a testament to your patience, your loyalty, and your profound need for security. But what happens when the ground itself begins to shift? When the very reliability you've perfected becomes the walls of a comfortable prison? This is the moment you find yourself in now. A sudden current is pulling you away from the familiar shore, and every instinct within you is screaming to resist, to hold on tighter. You are being asked to flex, to bend, to become creative in ways that feel unnatural to your steady nature. But this is not a punishment. Dear Taurus, this call for balance and strength echoes into your professional and financial world. There is an important message or a call on the horizon, one that you have been waiting for. It could be a job offer, a green light on a project, or a financial opportunity that aligns perfectly with the foundation you have so painstakingly built. This is not a random stroke of luck, Taurus. This is the universe responding to the hard work, the discipline, and the intention you have poured into your ambitions. The Two of Pentacles appears here, beautifully illustrating your masterful ability to juggle multiple priorities. You have been balancing the practical demands of life with your deeper aspirations, and this card is a nod from the universe, acknowledging your grace under pressure. You are adapting to the ebbs and flows, maintaining harmony even when things feel chaotic. Trust your intuition to guide you on which opportunities to pursue and which to let pass by. If you have been considering launching your own venture or stepping into a role that feels more authentic to you, this is your sign to move forward. But do so with the focused intention of the magician. Your creative talents are not just for hobbies. They are your most valuable professional assets. Venus, your ruling planet, imbues you with a natural sense of beauty, artistry, and a unique way with words. Use these gifts. Your ability to translate a vision into a tangible, beautiful reality is your superpower. Speak your goals into existence. Act with confidence. You are not gambling. You are creating. You are building on a foundation of your own making. And the future you are carving is one of joy, stability, and deep, resonant purpose. Your health, both physical and emotional, is intrinsically linked to this entire process. The Strength card shines its healing light here, reminding you that your vitality is a direct reflection of your inner state. The stress of holding on, of resisting change, of guarding your heart, it all takes a physical toll. Now is the time to recommit to routines that nurture your body and soothe your spirit. This could mean focusing on activities that build physical stamina, like mindful movement or yoga, allowing you to feel strong and grounded in your body. It also points to emotional self-care, your connection to the earth, to nature, to animals. These are all powerful sources of healing for you. Spend time with your feet on the ground. Allow the quiet wisdom of the natural world to recalibrate your nervous system. Emotional strength is not about suppressing your feelings. It is about allowing them to move through you without getting stuck. Journaling, meditation, or simply sitting in quiet contemplation can help you process the intense emotions that are surfacing now. You are releasing years of pent-up tension, and your body needs your gentle support as you do this sacred work. Within your family, this transformative energy is also at play. The Emperor card suggests that you are a stabilizing force, a source of guidance and structure for your loved ones. You may find yourself mediating disputes or organizing family matters, bringing your signature calm and practicality to the table. This is a role you know well. But the Six of Cups asks you to bring a new layer to this dynamic, the energy of nostalgia, forgiveness, and emotional reconnection. This is a time for healing old family wounds, for reviving cherished traditions, for reaching out to relatives with whom you've had distance. Your leadership is not just about managing logistics, it's about creating an environment where hearts can soften and true reconciliation can occur. However, be mindful, there may be challenging personalities or lingering tensions that require all of your patience and grace. Use the wisdom of the Strength card to navigate these interactions without absorbing their negativity. Your role is to be a calm center in the storm, not to get swept up in the drama. Ultimately, Taurus, every aspect of your life, your love, your work, your health, your family is circling back to the same central truth. You are in the midst of a profound inner revolution. You are bidding farewell to an old version of yourself, the one who believed that love had to be earned through endurance, that security came only from rigid control, and that vulnerability was a weakness. That version of you served its purpose. It got you through difficult times. It kept you safe when you needed it most. But it is now holding you back from the expansive, joyful, and authentic life that is waiting for you. The cracks that are appearing in your fortress are not a sign of collapse. They are letting the light in. A new kind of light, warm and gentle, that is whispering to you, you are enough, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. You are allowed to be soft. You are allowed to be vulnerable. You are allowed to be free. What lies ahead is not just a better version of your old life. It is an entirely new chapter, written from a place of self-love and liberation. It will require your trust, your patience, and your open heart. It will ask you to feel the fear and do it anyway. But on the other side of that fear lies everything you have ever truly yearned for. Not just stability, but a deep, unshakable peace. Not just love, but a connection that celebrates your true, authentic self. Not just success, but a life that feels like a true expression of your soul. Take a deep breath. Dear Taurus, you are standing on the precipice of the most beautiful transformation. Trust the process. Trust yourself. The growth, the love, and the joy you truly deserve are not just on their way, they are already beginning to blossom from within. Keep shining your unique, steadfast light. The world is ready to see the real you. It is an awakening. The universe is not trying to dismantle your life. It is trying to break open the cage you have unknowingly built around your own heart. Before we delve deeper into this sacred transformation, I want you to join me in this space with intention. Take a moment to affirm your readiness for what is to come. Let the universe hear your voice by writing this in the comments below. I am ready to find freedom in flexibility. By writing these words, you are planting a seed of courage in the fertile soil of your soul. Now, let's begin. This journey we are on today is not merely about a fleeting week of discomfort. No, the roots of this go so much deeper. We must rewind, not just to yesterday, but to the moments in your life when you first learned that control was safety. When did you begin to believe that your worth was measured by your ability to be a rock for others, even if you were slowly turning to stone yourself? who taught you that the unknown was a threat, and that change was a harbinger of loss. From a young age, you learned to associate steadfastness with love and reliability with value. You were praised for your ability to endure, to hold on, to maintain the peace, and so you crafted a persona of unshakable calm, a fortress of dependability. Inside that fortress, you kept your fears, your wild dreams, your restlessness, all locked away where no one could see them. You convinced yourself that as long as the walls held, you were safe. But dear Taurus, a fortress is designed to keep things out, and in doing so, it also keeps life from getting in. The Four of Pentacles appears at the very beginning of our reading, and it is a perfect mirror of this fortress you have built. It speaks of the careful, methodical way you have guarded your resources, your heart, and your energy. You have managed your world with a wisdom born from a deep-seated fear of instability. You've saved, you've planned, you've balanced everything with meticulous care. And that is a strength. It has served you, it has protected you. But that card also carries a warning. When we cling too tightly, our hands are not free to receive. The stability you have so carefully curated is beginning to show cracks, not because you have failed, but because your soul is demanding more room to grow. The life you have built is becoming too small for the person you are becoming. And this is where the profound, almost regal energy of the Emperor steps in. This card is often seen as a symbol of authority, of structure, of control. And yes, you are a leader in your own life. You have the power to steer your course. But the deeper wisdom of the Emperor is not about controlling the world around you. It is about mastering the world within. It is about understanding the profound difference between what you can control and what you must release. You cannot control the shifting tides of life. You cannot command another person's heart or heal their wounds for them. You cannot prevent every unexpected turn in the road. The true power the Emperor offers you now is the permission to let go, to release the crushing burden of needing to manage everything and everyone. Your strength is not in your grip, Taurus. It is in your grace. It is in your ability to stand tall and centered, even when the winds of change are blowing. This internal battle you've been fighting, the doubts about your path, your relationships, your own worth, stems from this very conflict. A part of you is clinging to the old definition of strength, the one that says, "I must hold it all together." But a new, more authentic power is rising within you, one that whispers, "My strength is in my ability to adapt, to trust, to open." And you are not alone in this. There is a sense of divine help surrounding you, a gentle hand at your back. It may come as unexpected support from a friend who truly sees you, or a sudden insight that lands in your mind like a feather. It is the universe reassuring you that this climb, as steep as it has felt, was necessary. It has taught you a resilience that cannot be learned in times of ease. So when those old fears surface, when that inner voice of doubt begins to whisper its familiar, cautious lies, you can now look at it with compassion and say, "I see you. I understand why you are here, but I am evolving beyond you." This evolution is most palpable in the realm of your heart. Love is a central theme now, and it is wrapped in the delicate, poignant energy of healing. For so long, you may have carried the weight of past betrayals. The fortress you built was not just to protect your stability, but to protect your heart from ever feeling that kind of pain again. The Six of Cups emerges with a beautiful, nostalgic light, suggesting that a dream you've held since you were young, a dream of a pure, safe, and fulfilling love is now within reach. However, it may not look the way you expected. Someone in your life, perhaps someone who has made mistakes or caused you pain in the past, is trying to rebuild trust with you. Their feelings are deep, their intentions sincere, but the path to healing is paved with vulnerability, and that is the one thing your fortress was designed to prevent. You feel their love, you sense their regret, but a part of you remains guarded, watchful, waiting for the other shoe to drop. The stars are urging you, gently, to consider a leap of faith, not a reckless leap, but a conscious, intentional lowering of your guard, one stone at a time. Healing is not a linear process. It is a spiral dance of 2 steps forward, 1 step back. It requires immense patience, both with them and, more importantly, with yourself. True trust is not rebuilt in silence. It is rebuilt in the sacred space of honest, heart-to-heart conversations. The silence that has existed between you and this person is ready to be broken, not with accusations or defenses, but with the raw, tender truth of your feelings. This is where the magic of communication becomes your greatest ally, and the Magician card affirms this with a brilliant flash of light. You have, within you, the power to manifest a new reality through your words. Your voice is a wand, capable of transforming suspicion into understanding and distance into intimacy. When you speak your truth with clarity and compassion, you are not just talking, you are weaving a new world into existence. A world where your heart can feel safe enough to be seen. But remember, communication is a two-way street. It is also about listening, about embracing the quiet moments, the pauses between words where true understanding is born. Sometimes, the most profound messages are conveyed not in what is said, but in the shared silence of 2 souls who are finally willing to meet each other in their vulnerability. As you navigate this delicate dance of the heart, remember the core lesson of the Strength card, your arcana ally. True strength is not the absence of fear or pain. It is the ability to hold your fear and your pain with immense grace and compassion. It is the courage to keep your heart open, even when it is afraid. This card speaks to a profound inner resilience you possess, a quiet power that can tame the wildest beasts, both within and without. It reassures you that you have the capacity to navigate this complex emotional landscape without losing yourself.